able to get product on time was real important to us.
When we do have a problem, Goulds is there for us. We can live without oil, but we can't live without water.
7,800 dealers. One voice. One mission. Innovation.
We can take a rainwater system, apply the Goulds technology that we've done and the rainwater technology that we've come up with to make that dream come true and not be a problem for that family.
Because of the efficiency of the Gould product line, one of our customers in particular, they lowered their energy consumption overall by 10%.
The best thing that Goulds has done in the last few years has been to really market the variable frequency drives that they have. It certainly meets the need that we have for a cost-effective solution.
From the vineyards of California to the small communities of Connecticut to the poultry farms in the Carolinas, the 7,800 Goulds Pumps Water Systems professionals in the U.S. and Canada may look a little different from one another and how they approach their businesses. GPDA entrepreneurs truly define the meaning of the word independent.
I grew up on a farm. My dad had houses starting in 1971. He built his first houses. I grew up in the poultry business. I worked in chicken houses since I was a young child. That's how I ended up with Poultry Equipment Plus.
The thing I like the best about my job is I can take it in about any direction I want. We get a lot of jobs that come in just by word of mouth. People know us because of the company's long reputation, so they come to us and they're typically looking for a solution.
What we provide here at Don Pedro Pump, leadership and integrity within our industry. We try and help our employees reach their full potential and to be the best by any standard, anytime.
Despite their differences, the pros at GPDA all have one big thing in common. Every day they innovate. Using rainwater from rooftops to replenish fire suppression systems. Deep well water to feed acres of farmland. Shallow creek beds to satisfy thirsty residential landscapes. Even water from nearby ponds to cool the chicken coops.
A typical poultry farm consists of 4 houses. They'd house about 125,000 chickens. You'd have 8 cooling pumps for the evaporative cooling system, 4 pumps in the control rooms for the misting systems.
There was an old well here that we drilled probably 20 years ago that used to serve a mobile home park that was on this property. And so the owners want to use that old well to supply irrigation water for the grounds.
This is a system at this house that we designed to satisfy their landscape needs, and it's a variable speed system. We decided with the landscaper what the gallons per minute needs were going to be and what the lift was to the highest part of the property.
Finding creative and efficient ways of bringing to life the world's most valuable and vital natural resource is the one thing that sets the pros at GPDA apart and binds them together.
Water is a precious resource. I think it's overlooked and we take it for granted. We are creating solutions for generations to come to benefit from. Rainwater is one of those sources that's been overlooked for years. Every drop does count.
A couple of our larger construction projects that we're seeing now have rainwater capture systems in there, and as part of the complete system, we've put Gould submersible pumps in the capture tanks. They're running them with variable speed or constant pressure controllers.
We're in Danbury, Connecticut. This is a fairly large house that continued to run out of water this summer. We came in, we drilled a well to 400 feet deep, and we hit 50 gallons per minute. We're going to put in a constant pressure system here. I mean, they have an irrigation system, they have an in-ground pool, so they're very excited about it.
Behind every GPDA voice is a Goulds Pumps distributor providing technical support, service, and the world's best pumps and accessories.
We use certainly Gould submersible pumps and the CentraPro line of motors and their other motors, and we have really started using a lot of their drives. A lot of our customers are either industrial, commercial, or large-scale irrigation applications. They can conserve energy by only using the amount of electricity that's needed to get the job done that you're actually doing. And also with the push for everything going green, these drives are perfect for those.
They've been around forever, they have a highly engineered product, and we don't have a lot of problems with it.
The last thing you need is to not have the support behind you to serve your customers the way you want to. And Goulds has done a great job with us in doing that, and that has made our business successful as a Goulds dealer.
I've been associated with Goulds for around 30 years. We've been selling them. At first they were our second line. They are now our #1 line and really the only line.
When we're sitting with a customer, we're talking about Goulds, we're talking about Foley's Pump Service, and we're talking about a complete circle. A family that's going to bring water to you and be behind you. And we don't want to be one and done. We want to be their pump service crew for life.
These folks are also why you won't find the #1 selling brand of pumps in the big box stores. Goulds pumps are sold and serviced only through independent GPDA water systems professionals, exclusively through a network of support, including online and on-site training, merchandising systems, and aggressive marketing programs. We invest considerable resources in making powerful, energy-efficient products that are environmentally responsible. After all, taking care of nature is the very basis of everything we do.
When I started, water level right here in Carruthers was about 50 feet. The static level, that's standing level below ground. And today it's 160 feet.
I believe that in the future, every well system will have some sort of constant pressure system on it. That as we become a greener nation, that's going to be very important.
Water is going to be looked at differently in the future because we don't need to take and treat water to a drinking level and then end up using it in so many non-potable applications.
And Goulds Pumps is there to deliver. Building powerful pumps and electric motors that use as little energy as a nightlight. Designing intelligent controllers that optimize pressure while conserving water and minimizing pump stress. Creating smart systems that capture and reuse rainwater and runoff. That's the greener shade of blue. 7,800 dealers. One voice. One mission. Innovation.